everybody, once again, I'm Robert, and this is Corvette World Dallas, and we have a Corvette World first. How about it? We got a beautiful C2 second generation 1965 convertible. This is Milano Maroon with white interior, 4-speed manual, 327, 350 horse. Side pipes, got the cast wheels with the knockoffs. Absolutely fabulous. Now, my expertise is C4 and newer, so I've invited a friend. For those of you that follow the Brink of Speed channel, you know Mark, neighbor Mark.
How's it going, buddy?
He, of course, is the owner of a 1964 convertible.
Yep.
And he's a lot more familiar with these. So he's going to compliment me on this car here to help us through this as we break this beauty down.
When he told me you had a C2, I ran down here. I had to see it. And when it's in person, it's even better than what the pictures you sent me. So I can't wait.
Absolutely. So, of course, C2s, you have chrome bumper grills all the way across.
Beautiful chrome bumpers, and you got the chrome insert grill in here, which is ridiculously hard to work on and clean and get out, but it's so beautiful. It's nice and polished. I love it.
Obviously, we got the pop-up headlights, and if I'm not mistaken, Mark, these are they battery or are they hybrid?
They're electric.
They're electric. Okay.
Electric, yep.
Okay, so let's see. Look at that.
Look at that.
Now, I know my tech told me they got to replace one of the bulbs, but either way, yeah, they do fold.
It's a bulb, yeah. As long as those motors work, you're in
good shape, yeah.
Great shape, yep.
Very cool. 1963 is the debut for this generation. It would go through 67. And these, of course, were the first pop-up, I should say, flip-up headlights, and these would go all the way till 2004.
I want them to see how hard it is to get good chrome these days. This chrome is unfreaking believable.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I wish the chrome on my car was this nice. And yes, I touched it. We'll polish that off.
Yeah, don't worry. This is, for those, as you watch this video, this actually, as we're filming this just arrived literally 4 hours before we're filming.
And it may be sold before we leave because I might buy it.
We haven't even cleaned it. All we did was dust it off really quick and throw some tire shine on it. That's how clean this car was kept. This was in somebody's garage. If it's sitting, they weren't driving anymore. They wanted it to go a new home, so we purchased it directly from that owner. This is in the decade I've been here. This is only our third C2 that we've had, and you can't go wrong with this. Now, getting to these wheels, look at this. So we got a set of Michelin all-season Rainforest tires, which is interesting. Is usually you see Coker tires, right, on this thing, with the white sidewall stripe. But I love this, the knockoffs. Now, the question is, the knockoffs, is that just a cover for
I think this is a bolt-on knockoff look-alike. I don't think these are actually knockoffs, right? They're the bolt-on knockoffs. I would have to, you know, I've only had my C2 for several months, so I have to look at, but I think this is a bolt-on, bolts on, and then this goes on top.
Gotcha. But again, C2, as I understand the inspiration of it, and I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, you know, you can correct me in the comments, that the inspiration was old race cars. They had knockoffs so they could quickly get them off to change the wheels really fast. They call them knockoffs. And, of course, for this generation, they're decorative. But, again, it's cool. It's a throwback to that era.
I would buy a set of those for my car if they weren't so expensive. A set of those would be like $4,000.
Wow.
Just to get a set of those wheels.
And are they, I'm assuming they're stainless steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And this is a side pipe. You know, it's got the side pipes on it.
You know, back in the day when Corvette had side pipes, this one has side pipes. So, but again, the heat shield, and of course the exhaust comes out here. And guess what that means, folks? This is a factory straight pipe car, long before emissions, long before catalytic converters.
Yep.
So this is obviously a throwback. Another thing I want to note while we're back over here is, of course, you know, you see the cross flag logo from this generation. And again, you think of the Chevy from the 50s, you know, like, remember the Bel Air had this, the Chevron? And then you got, of course, the red, white, and blue, which a lot of people think of the Camaro, and they think of that formation, of course, cross flags.
Yep, and it's a 65. It's the first year for the vertical gills.
That's correct. So 63, 64, they had 2 horizontal gills.
Yep.
These they had for 65, 66, and of course 67, they had the 7, or was it 5 or 7 gills?
The 5.
One.
The 5, yeah.
And that was a 1-year deal.
Yep.
So. Now, this convertible, it has a soft top, and I can access it from the other side. Mark, if you want to go ahead and open that.
I have a little experience with this. Go like this. It's a power-operated top with your left arm power.
Left arm power.
Go like that. This goes like this. This comes like that. It goes down like that. How about that?
And it
for a
snaps
quick
in
top?
place. And of course,
It's got to go like
this snapped in place concept would last all the way till 1996, before the C5 they came up with that patent seal.
Yep.
So again, we got a white interior and a white top. But I will note, we do have both tops. We do have a hard top as well. So we have a body colored hard top. So this is
you have a hard top?
We do.
Let me go get it.
It's right over there.
Yeah.
So of course, the classic Corvette Stingray in cursive with the bar Stingray. Of course, that's traditional. Obviously, the 63 made that famous. And of course, got the dual quad circle tail lights. Can't go wrong with that. And I have to show everybody this. So for those that have never actually had any hands-on with a C2 Corvette, so of course this is for the gas. You pop this up, and then look at this.
It takes some of this muscle.
Yeah, you gotta
the other
work
way.
it.
Yeah, that way.
I'm sorry, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Yep.
There we go. All right, pop it up. Look at the size.
I could stick my hand in there and fix the sending unit if I want.
So that's wild. So when you fill it up, obviously you gotta look. You can't just wait till it pops. You're gonna spray it. Oh, the
One thing I
sticky.
wanted to point out on this car is the paint is unbelievable. I see maybe a couple of things that you might, but it is incredible. Way better looking.
And
than
again,
my
folks, I'm telling you, we unloaded this. It had a cover on it. We unloaded it. I know it has a few surface level stuff that my buddy Trevor at the detail level would take off, but I'm telling you,
now.
this car when we're done with it, it's gonna be swirl free.
There's nothing to do to this. Don't be too. This paint is
Yeah.
beautiful, unbelievable. So I just wanted to make a point about this hard top. Okay, I have a '64 convertible. These hard tops fit all '63 through '67s.
Gotcha.
I've been looking on Bring a Trailer. Okay, watching them go for sale. The best one I saw just sold yesterday, literally yesterday. It was not quite this good a shape. Guess what the price was of that hard top? You look on Bring a Trailer yesterday, it sold for $7,100.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
In a top that had some scratches on it. So
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, buy the car, sell the car, and sell this thing on Bring a Trailer because this is incredible.
And again, it's a two-man lift, and you load it up, and it locks in place just like we did that soft top. It locks up and it hooks up the latch points up here.
All right.
So
But
again,
anyway.
when you think of modern, like the C8 convertible hardtop is obviously power folding. This is a manual two-man lift hardtop, but again, you do have a hard top option for this convertible. Now to the interior. Check this out. Look at this. Look at so you got the white, and look at this. This is your door lock. So this is for the quarter panel side window here. Look at this. The funnel the air in,
Yep.
and then this, of course, is the traditional.
Yep.
So there's two. If you wondered the two, that's why. That's so cool. Of course, the handle and everything, and you got the vinyl. Then you get to the dash, and of course, all the controls, of course, are chromed. And look at these dials. Look at the condition of this dash. Now, the mileage. Everybody asks the mileage. Obviously, this is not original mileage. This is the mileage since it was restored. So we got 8,977.
The gauges have obviously been restored.
It has been restored.
The lenses are polished, clean glass. If you look at some of the C2s, even mine, it's a little faded, and this is incredible, which means they had probably Rogers or the Corvette Clocks company redo the entire gauge cluster.
And it's got AM/FM radio, and obviously it's a 4-speed manual transmission.
Huge money in just the, and I think that
These are wooden. Are these wooden steering wheels?
No, they're plastic steering wheels with
plastic,
the wood grain.
It
And
just looks wood. Okay.
63, the steering wheel would come coordinated with the color of the interior. After 64, and after it was the one color, it was the plastic with the finger indents in it. Yep.
Gotcha. And a park brake, for those that don't know, this is the park brake where you pull it out to engage the parking brake, and obviously you twist and push it back in to disengage it. And for the seats, obviously they do fold back, and you do have some storage back here. You can see here's your convertible soft top, and you can see we got a carpeted area back here. So you do have a little bit of storage, not a lot.
It's when the top is up, you have a lot of storage, but this you can get stuff underneath it. I have stuff underneath.
Oh, okay.
time.
So this
goes all the way back to the back there, but then we're not trying to sell but you can see this is where
I didn't know that.
yeah, and you can see that's the original label that's on this. So this is an original thing.
Wow.
I can't say that I've looked everywhere in this car, but that's the original. I don't think that's So it's
GM Highway Emergency.
and everybody's got to do their own research when they're looking at a car, right? You got to make sure that we're not saying the car is a 99% NCRS car, right?
Right, right.
It just looks it because it's so beautiful. And these are the white seats, right?
Okay, so we went ahead and pulled this plastic off so you can see the seat here, and you can see the seat's in really good shape. Maybe just a little bit of a wipe down in certain areas, but again, the leather's immaculate.
Yep.
Okay, so we have, of course, our 327 cubic inch V8 here. Okay, and that's, for those that don't know, that's 5.35 liters. And it is the 350 horse version, or a couple different versions. Some were 365. This is the 350 version. This is not an original motor. The list from the previous owner said that they yanked this out of a comparable year
Chevrolet.
Chevy. I believe they said it was a Chevelle. But again, so it's the same type of motor, but it wasn't the original. It's the same original type though. Yeah,
it's a 327, and it looks and appears like there's been a lot of care into it to make it look presentable. In fact, I'm just looking, when they replaced the hoses, we got the Harrison foil label on the radiator. You've got a GM correct, so they weren't just going to, when they were redoing this engine, they weren't just going to AutoZone and sticking stuff, Duralast in there. It's all, they've put there's a dual master cylinder here for safety. So you can see the markings that they put on the steering box to appear like it's, from, original appearing. So really amazing that they went to that extent. I mean, even though the numbers are not going to match, and it's declared it's not a numbers matching car, but my God, it is. I'm just amazed at the condition of it. I mean, if you look at the frame and everything in there, I mean, look at the frame. It just looks, if I had a light, I mean, it's just my car has, years and years of grime and dust and stuff that it's hard to get out. This just looks like it looks fresh.
And what I want to do, go ahead and leave that up, Mark. I want to give you, the audience, we're going to do a quick startup because I know everybody's going to want to hear it. So let me start it up really quick.
That is filthy, nasty side pipe sound. That is unbelievable. Just give it a little rev. That is amazing. See, my car is a rear exhaust car, a base motor. This is obviously patterned after the L79, which is the solid lifter motor. So this has at least 350 horsepower, if not a 365 horsepower, because I think the L79 was a 365 horse. But this, to me, it's got the sound, it's got the 4-speed. And if you look underneath, everybody's got to do their own research on this, but if you look underneath, everything I see underneath looks like there's no mileage on it. Like it's clean.
Yeah.
The drive axles have markings on them. It's clean. I mean, it's clean. I don't know. And they haven't cleaned it yet.
And again,
you haven't done your work to it.
Exactly. You haven't even done anything to it. So in conclusion, wrapping this up, as I know this is an unusually long video for Corvette World channel. For those of you that stayed to the video this long, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you to neighbor Mark for coming here and assisting with this Corvette. And again, this is an absolutely fabulous piece of the Corvette World collection. It is available. Now to the obvious. I unfortunately don't have a price sheet yet because we just got it, so I'm going to state it. Again, it's restored. Now, we don't know the exact original miles, but we know that since it was restored, they've got 8,000 miles on it, like you saw earlier, and we have it priced at $59,995. So again, 1965, 327, 4 on the floor, side pipes. You got the maroon, you got the white top, and the body color hard top included. Deal won't last long. If you're interested in this beautiful Corvette or any other Corvettes in my inventory, please see our info up at the corner, down in the description below. Please hit that hype button. This video is unique. It's not often we get a beautiful classic like this in here. Hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. And please give a thank you to Mark for guest starring this video with me. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you on the next video.